in a wonderful land. You could tell it will be delicious. Can't you smell it already? Oh, how I love that wonderful smell. It is the scent of success. Willy Wonka's success. Others wanted a taste of his success. Literally. Spies were sent into his factories and stole his ideas.
So Willy Wonka had no choice but to close his factory doors, sending all his workers home. But you might think that that would be the end of Willy Wonka. But no siree, not him. After months, the factory began operating again. But no one knew who was running the place. No one ever came in, and no one ever went out.
My golden tickets have been hidden under the ordinary wrapping of paper of 5 ordinary Wonka bars. These bar candy bars may be anywhere, in any shop, in any town, in any country in the world.
So the 5 winners will tour Wonka's factory and take home enough chocolate for the rest of his life.
4 of the tickets have already been found. Question is, who'll be the winner of the last golden ticket?
But before that, shall we meet the 4 lucky winners? Augustus Gloop, where are you?
Chocolate. Chocolate. I'm with you all the time. Chocolate.
Let's see now, our lucky winner number 2 is here. Violet. Oh, Violet, are you here?
I'm a gum chewer, mostly. But when I heard about these ticket things from Mr. Wonka's, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars, and the hope was striking it lucky. Now I am back on gum. It may intrigue you to know that I've been chewing on this piece now for 3 months. I simply stick it at the end of my bedpost.
Our 3rd winner is Veruca Salt. Are you here, Veruca?
What? Where is my golden ticket? Daddy! Oh, here it is. As soon as I found out about these tickets, I made Daddy go buy hundreds. No thousands. No hundreds of thousands. Eventually I won. Not of some tantrum. For now, anyway.
Lovely, isn't she? Now the 4th and final ticket so far was Mike TV. Where are you, Mike?
Of course I have a ticket. Now leave me alone. I just want to watch TV. I watch all the shows every day. I like the gangsters best. Oh boy, it's the life.
Now my, we have jumped ahead of ourselves. We have not met our most important character.
But of course, we should leave these delightful children and go see how our dear Charlie is.
This is the story of an ordinary little boy named Charlie Bucket. He was not faster, or stronger, or more clever than the other children.
His family was not rich or powerful or well connected. In fact, they barely had enough to eat. But Charlie Bucket was the luckiest boy in the entire world and just didn't know it yet.
It's almost ready, darling. Oh, is there anything extra to put in it, love? Oh well, nothing goes better with cabbage and cabbage.
Charlie's father worked at the local toothpaste factory. The hours were long, and the pay was terrible.
Well, I see how 4 children have found the golden ticket almost. Well, I wonder who's the 5th lucky person.
I hope it's no one like that could continue before. Or as basically as that bubble popping by the dog pop.
Or as spoiled as soft girl, she needs a good spanking.
Or living such a useless life as that TV boy. As sure I am, that will be happen soon. I am sure some other PC child shall win that ticket.
Hey everybody, Charlie!
Hey!
Grandpa George, Grandma Georgina, Grandma Josephine, Grandpa Joe.
He works too hard for the boy. You should have some time to play.
Not enough hours with you four bedridden for the past 20 years. It takes a lot of work to keep this family going.
Sometimes I get my strength back when you get out of bed to help him.
Dad, all these years you've been saying you're gonna get out of this bed, I haven't yet seen you set foot on the floor.
Well, maybe the floor wasn't so cold.
Charlie, can you get some more cabbage about this cabbage? What's that?
Now, as Charlie walks along, he spots something shining in the grate.
He bends to inspect the object and realizes it's a coin. Had someone dropped it? A whole pound?
He stops for a second to decide what to do with it. He runs to the candy man.
For there is very little that Charlie loves more than chocolate.
Everybody listen! You'll never believe what happened!
Good gracious, Charlie, what happened?
Well, I was walking home and the wind was so cold. The snow was blowing all in my face and I couldn't see where I was going and
Go on, Charlie, go on.
well, there it was. It was just lying in the snow, kind of buried. So I look around, so I pick it up, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You found
No! I found a pound. But I thought it wouldn't hurt to buy a Wonka Wimple's scrumptious fudge melt delight.
Yes, go on.
Well, I took off the wrapper slowly and you found good ticket!
You
No!
found it.
I ate it. But I still have 50 cents left. I bought another bar.
Yes.
I found the fifth golden ticket! You what? I did it! I really did it!
Right, out to the chocolate factory!
Easy, Grandpa.
Unless you find your golden ticket from Miss Willy Wonka, I shake you warmly by the hand for now. I do invite you to come to my factory and be my guest for one full day.
I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around the factory myself, showing you everything there is to see.
Afterwards, when it's time, let's go home of a session of large trucks full of chocolate you could ever have.
And remember, one of you lucky 5 children will receive an extra prize beyond your wildest imagination. Now here are your instructions.
On the first day of February, you must come to the factory gate at 10 a.m. sharp. You're allowed to bring one member of your family to look after you. Until then, Willy Wonka.
The 1st of February, but that's tomorrow.
There's no moment to lose. Comb your face, wash your ear, brush your hands, blow your nose.
Now, we must all try and keep very calm. The first thing we all have to decide is who's going with Charlie to the factory.
I will! I'll take him! You leave it to me!
A large crowd has gathered in anticipation of seeing the mysterious Mr. Willy Wonka.
Well, this is it, folks. This is the big day, the historic day on which Mr. Willy Wonka has promised to open his gates and shower gifts on 5 lucky winners. People from all over the globe have come here, waiting for the hour to strike, waiting to catch a glimpse of that magnificent magician, Willy Wonka.
Daddy, I want to go in.
It's 9:59, sweetheart.
Make time go faster.
Anything you say, sweetheart.
Eyes on the prize, guys. Eyes on the prize.
Save some room for each of us this evening.
Grandpa, I can't believe we did it. We're actually gonna go in.
We're gonna see the Great the Wall, Mr. Willy Wonka!
Then he appeared, this reclusive chocolatier who would change these children's world forever. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to my chocolate factory. Would you come forward, please?
Hey, that's Sunsworth. He's the one I told you about. He's the one who wants me to steal the rest for Wonka's everlasting gobstopper.
Now it's said that Slugworth would give his 2 front teeth for 5 minutes in Willy Wonka's inventing room.
Welcome. It's so nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Don't tell me our names.
Can't imagine how it would matter. Far too much to see. Drop your coats anywhere.
Mr. Wonka, I'm glad I borrowed you.
Oh! I don't care.
Because I'm the girl that's going to win the special prize at the end.
Well, you do seem confident, and confidence is key.
I'm Bubba, so it's very nice to meet you, sir.
Oh, I always thought that a verruca was a type of wart you found on the bottom of your foot. Huh.
Let's get one chocolate.
I can see that. I never imagined we'd have so much in common. You're my TV. And you, well, you're just lucky to be here, aren't you? And the rest of you must be their parents. Ugh.
Want chocolate? Sure, brought some.
This is to keep all the great big chocolatey flavor inside. Now, do be careful, my dear children. Don't get overexcited. Don't lose your heads. Just keep very calm.
Now this was a room that no one had ever seen before.
Grandpa, it's beautiful.
Yes, it's very beautiful. Do you like my meadow? Please try it, Blake. Please do. It's so delectable and so darn good looking.
Can you eat the grass?
Of course you can. Everything in this room is edible. Even I'm edible. But that is called cannibalism, my dear children, and is in fact frowned upon in most societies. Yes, go on. Scoot, scoot.
What a disgusting, dirty river.
Toxic waste. You ruined your watershed. It's polluted.
It's chocolate.
That's chocolate?
That's chocolate.
A chocolate river.
That's the most fantastic thing you ever seen.
Every drop of the river is hot, melted chocolate of the finest quality. But the waterfall is most important. It mixes it up, churns up the chocolate, and keeps it light and frothy. No other factory mixes their chocolate by waterfall. And you can take that to the bank before. These pipes suck up the chocolate and carry it all over the factory, thousands of gallons an hour.
Daddy, what is that? There's a little person over there by the waterfall.
There's two of them.
There's more than two. Where does it come from?
Who are they?
Are they real people?
Of course they're real people. They're Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas?
Imported direct from Loopaland.
There's no such place.
What?
Mr. Wonka, I teach high school geography. And
Oh,
I'm here to tell
then
you
you know all
that.
about it and what a terrible place it is. Nothing but desolate waste and fierce beasts, and those poor little Oompa Loompas were so small and helpless they get gobbled up left and right. A Wangdoodle would eat 10 of them for breakfast and think nothing of it. And so I said, come and live with me in safe and peace away from all the Wangdoodles and Hornswogglers and Snozzwanglers and rotten pernicious knids.
What kind of rubbish is that?
I'm sorry, but all questions must be submitted in writing. And so, in the greatest of secrecy, I transported the entire population of Oompa Loompas to my factory here.
Daddy, I want you to get me an Oompa Loompa right now.
All right, Luca, all right. I'll get you an Oompa Loompa before the day is out.
No, right now.
This stuff is terrific. I might need a bucket of drink it probably.
Look at Augustus.
Augustus had quietly sneaked down to the edge of the river. He was scooping the chocolate into his mouth as fast as he could.
Don't worry, you can't drink it all.
Augustus, sweetheart, save some room for later.
Augustus, please don't do that. My chocolate must never be touched by human hands. Augustus, please, you're contaminating my entire river. Augustus, please, I beg you, stop it!
Augustus, look. Augustus, look. Great pig needing nincompoop. To gorging hustle feed and feast. This boy, of course.
What's so mortally vile?
So greedy, foul, infantile.
Audience in many a mood. Oh, bravo, bravo, well done. Aren't they delightful? Aren't they charming?
I do say that all seemed rather rehearsed.
Like they knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, poppycock.
Where is my son? Where does that pipe go to?
Well, that pipe happens to lead to the room where I make the most delicious type of strawberry flavored chocolate coated fudge.
Since you have been made into strawberry flavored chocolate coated fudge, they'll be selling it by the pound all over the world.
No. I wouldn't allow it. The taste would be terrible. Augustus flavored chocolate coated glue? Ugh, no one would buy it. I'd like you to take Mrs. King to the fudge room, take a big stick and start poking around in the chocolate mixing bowl.
Mr. Wonka, why did Augustus' name already be in the song?
Improvisation is a parlor trick. Anyone can do it. You, little girl, say something. Anything.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum is rather gross. Chewing gum I hate the most. See? Exactly the same.
Notice.
You really shouldn't mumble. I can't understand a word you're saying. Now, on with the tour.
Grandpa, if the Oompa Loompas really joking.
Of course they're joking. That one will be fine.
Charlie stared around the gigantic room in which he found himself. The place was like a witch's kitchen. All about him, black little pots were boiling and bubbling on huge stoves. The whole room was filled with steam and smelled rich and delicious.
If baking room looks like a turkey's back to me.
Even if Saltor did get in here, he couldn't find anything.
Shouldn't you be wearing rubber gloves? You'll have the health inspector after you. You know that, right?
Invention, my dear friends, is 93% perspiration, 6% electricity, 4% evaporation, and 2% butterscotch perfume. That's 105%.
Any good?
Yes! Oh, excuse me. Time is a precious thing. Never waste.
He's absolutely bonkers.
I told you not, you silly boy.
Boy, that's great stuff.
That's exploded him. For your enemies. Still not ready yet, though. Needs more gelignite. Still too weak.
What's that?
Gives it a little kick. They're for children who are given very little allowance money. You can suck on one of these all year and it'll never get any smaller. Neat, isn't it? And this is hair toffee. You suck on one of these little boogers, and in exactly half an hour, a new crop of hair will grow out all over the top of your little mouth, and a mustache and a beard.
Who wants a beer?
I'm a trifle deaf in this ear. Speak a little louder next time.
Who wants a beer?
Well, beatniks for one, folk singers, and motorbike riders. You know, all those hip, jazzy, super cool, neat, keen, and groovy cats. It's in the fridge, Daddy-O. Are you hip to the jazz? Can you dig what I'm laying down? I knew you could. Slide me some skin, soul brother. But the mixture isn't quite right yet, because I tried it on a new Bubba yesterday, and well, she... How are you doing today? You look great. Who wants an everlasting Godstar? Now, I can only give them to you if you solemnly swear not to show them to another living soul as long as you shall live. Agreed?
Agreed.
Good. One for you, and one for you.
Hey, what about Charlie?
And one for Charlie.
Hey, she's got two. I want another one.
Stop squawking, you twit.
Everyone has had one, and one is enough for anyone. Now, if you'll follow me, I have something rather special to show you.
It was a mountain of gleaming metal.
Watch this.
I mean, that's it.
Do you even know what it is?
It's gum. By gum, it's gum.
Yes, it's a stick of the most sensational and amazing gum in the whole world. Know why? Know why? Because this stick of gum is a full 3-course meal in itself.
Why would anybody want that?
It'll be the end of all kitchens and cooking. Just one strip of Wonka's magic chewing gum, and it's all you'll need for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This one happens to be tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie.
Sounds great.
Sounds weird.
Sounds like my kind of gum.
I'd really rather you didn't. There's still one or two things that are not quite...
But before Mr. Walker could stop her, she shot out her hand, grabbing the stick of gum, popping it into her mouth.
I'm the world record of holding and chewing gum. I'm not afraid of anything.
How is it, honey?
It's amazing. Tomato soup. I can feel it running down my throat.
Yeah. Spit it out.
Young Lee, I think you better...
It's changing. Roast beef, baked potato, crispy skin, and butter.
Mike is going to be the first one to have a chewing gum meal.
Yeah, I'm just a bit concerned about the
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
that part.
What a terribly peculiar sight she was.
What's happening to her nose?
It's turning blue.
Her legs, arms, face, neck, in fact, the skin all over her body was turning a brilliant purplish blue.
Violet, your nose.
What do you mean?
Violet, you've gone. Violet!
Mother, what's happening to me?
It's blueberry for a daughter. How is she supposed to compete? Well, I told you I hadn't gotten it quite right. It goes a little funny when it gets to the dessert part. It's the blueberry pie that does it. But I'm terribly sorry.
Dear friends, we surely all agree there's nothing worse to see.
Since I'm putting on a little bomb.
who's old church was
So please believe us when we say
that you will never pay.
Now, I want you to roll Miss Beauregard to the boat and take her to the juicing room. They're gonna squeeze her like a little pimple. They gotta get all that juice out of her immediately. Come on, let's go. Without the boat, we'll have to make double time just to keep on schedule. Far too much to see.
What's the special prize if you get it?
The best kind of prize is a surprise. Will Violet always be a blueberry? Maybe. I don't know. But that's what you get from chewing gum all the time. It's just disgusting.
If you hate gum so much, why do you make it?
Once again, you really shouldn't mumble. It's kind of starting to annoy me.
There were doors every 20 paces or so, and there was a strange noise behind several of them.
Delicious smells came wafted through the keyholes, and sometimes jets of colored steam shot up from the cracks underneath.
Something very unusual in here. Bubbles. Bubbles everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Yet.
What's it making, Miss Wonka?
Is it lifting drink? The drink fills you with gas, and the gas is so terrifically lifting that it lifts you off the ground like a balloon.
Oh God, is it high?
But I daren't sell it yet. It's still too powerful.
Come on, let us try some, please.
Come on, don't be mean.
No, no, no. Absolutely not. There'd be children floating around everywhere. Now, don't hang about. You're going to be wild about this next room.
Let's do drink, no one's watching.
Yeah. A small one for us. Not bad. Nothing's happening. Oh no, Troy, you're right. What? Why? Grandpa! We're floating! We're floating! Grandpa! We're floating! Mr. Walker, no! Mr. Walker, we're floating! Oh, come here! Oh! We're floating!
Squirrels. Yes, squirrels. These squirrels are specially trained to get the nuts out of shells.
Use squirrels? Why not use Oompa-Loompas?
Because only squirrels can get the whole one out almost every single time. Do you see how they tap on each one with their little knuckles to make sure it's not bad? Oh, look! I think that one's got a bad nut.
They watch his grass, he tapped a nut with his knuckles.
He cocked his head to the right, listening intently, and suddenly he threw the nut over his shoulder into a large hole in the floor.
Daddy, I want a squirrel. I want you to get me a squirrel right now.
You have many marvelous pets at home.
No. All I've got at home is 1 pony, 2 dogs, 6 cats, 4 rabbits, a turtle, and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel.
All right, Bruce, all right. I will get you a squirrel as soon as you possibly can.
No, but I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel.
Very well. Mr. Wonka, how much do you want for one of these squirrels? Name your price.
They're not for sale. She can't have one.
Daddy!
Name your price.
They're not for sale. She can't have one.
Who said I can't?
The man with the funny hat.
If you won't get me a squirrel, I'll get one myself. Little girl!
Get back here at once.
Little girl, don't touch that squirrel's nuts. It'll make him crazy.
The moment she walked into the room, 100 squirrels stopped
Veruca! Veruca, Veruca!
Let's find that key.
Veruca!
No, not that one. Oh, here it is. Yes, go, go, go. No, there it isn't.
Veruca!
Stop.
What are they doing?
Oh, well, they're testing to see if she's a bad nut. Oh my goodness, she's a bad nut after all.
Veruca! Where are they taking her?
Where all the other bad nuts go. To the garbage chute.
Where does the shoe go?
To the incinerator. But don't worry, we only light it on Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Well, there's always a chance they decided not to light it today. Now, if that's the case, she'll be just below the top of the chute. All you'll have to do is reach in and grab her. Oh, good. I've just been informed that the incinerator is broken. So there's about 3 weeks of rotten garbage to break her fall.
Veruca Salt, Veruca Salt, the little brute has just gone down the rubbish chute.
In a case like this, we ought
To see
the secret completely through.
We've punished our parents too.
They stepped out into a room that was so dazzling white and so dazzling bright that they screwed up their eyes in pain and stopped walking.